Hi, I'm Cindy from BeDancewear.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to take a simple bandeau and create cute little straps in the back. The reason you'd want to do something like this is a plain bandeau can be boring sometimes. It's perfect if it's a little snug on your back, you've outgrown it a little, you want to go ahead and change it up. You want to think about the fact that when you turn around, give the judges something interesting to look at. This is a great, easy to do thing. It looks more complicated than it is, but I'm going to show you how to do this, and it's so easy. So we have the bandeau right here, and we want to open up that back and give it two straps. So what we're going to do is we want to make sure and cut evenly. You'll want to mark on the girl's back like with chalk about how far you want it to go back. You don't want it to come straight from that side seam because when the girl moves forward, it's going to show too much side boob. So you want to make sure and go back about an inch or two. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right here, giving us about 2 inches there. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half and cut from the other side. You can mark it with chalk if you're nervous about it. Then I'm going to put these up to each other. I see this one's a smidge off, so I'm going to even that out. So this piece right here, I have some black elastic that's satin and shiny. It's a really good elastic. If you can't find an elastic like this, you can use, if you're going to cover it in rhinestones, you can just use black elastic. If you're not going to cover it in rhinestones, you might want to cover it in some of the matching fabric. So I'm going to measure this. Now I want it to be the length of that plus 2 inches because I want to have an inch to play with on each side. So we have that. Now I'm going to pin it. I'm going to take the front of this and the front that I want to show on the elastic and pin it right here. And do that same thing. Make sure that top piece is the same in equal pieces. And then I'm going to pin it on that top part right there. So it's like that. So both are facing, the side you want to see is facing the bandeau. Now I'm going to take a piece of this that I cut out. It'll make it easier. And we're going to go ahead and sew that so it's on top of, making a sandwich out of it. And you want to make sure and back stitch. Now, I'm using a smaller piece. I want a few gathers in the center, and you'll see when I put it on the mannequin why that is. And then I'm going to go straight to the edge. Okay, let's pull that out. So you'll see how it's a sandwich. The reason I'm doing that is because I wanted those gathers there. So it gives it a little pinched look on the side like that. And then we can pull it back and stitch it down. Now I'm going to zigzag this part. So we're opening it up, flipping it around, and then we're going to zigzag that down. The reason you'll want to use a zigzag is because it'll help it stretch. And then make sure and backstitch still. And then finish it off. Now you can do this so it's flat and you don't have those pinches in there. But this particular girl is a little bustier, so it's a good idea to do that. Let's cut all these threads. So see, it'll give it a finished off look inside. I used brown thread so you can see. So that way you don't have just an edge of elastic flipping over, and it gives it a little bit of strength and durability. Now, you're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. I'm going to bring it across the back because remember, when you flip it, you want to see that shiny side. And then same with this piece of elastic. We'll put it there, just like that. Now we're going to cut another piece off of that piece we're discarding and put it in a sandwich again, just like that. The raw pieces are on the outside that you can see right now, so when you flip them, they're correct. And then you'll go ahead and sew this down. Let's go ahead. It came unthreaded. Always seems to want to do that on me. I know sometimes it gets frustrating, but don't let it frustrate you. Oops. Go ahead and cut that off. And then just feed this through. Sorry about this. There we go. We got it. Okay. So now we're going to do that same thing on this side. And back it up. And then make sure and pinch it up on this side also. If you get any spot where it's wanting to pull in or do something funny, just make sure and fix it. Make sure the edges all meet up. And then back that up. You want to make sure that's nice and strong. This is going to be a really big pressure point on the girls. They're going to be pulling their back, coming forward. You want to make sure that's down nice and tight. And then let's zigzag here. Now when you do it, obviously you're going to want to have matching thread because you won't want to see that other color coming through, but I found it's best to show people. Now if it gets a little too thick where the elastic is, you can go in and trim it away, but don't trim it so close that you cut the fabric or make it so it's just not as strong. So you got to worry about that, and just as long as you keep it a little bit away, so if you pull on it, tug on it, you won't have a problem. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Just cut that away. Cut any excess away. And then you flip it the right way. And now your bandeau has two straps in the back instead of the regular one thicker strap that goes across. And it's a really cute look. Thank you for watching our video. And if you enjoyed it, make sure and click here to subscribe because we're going to have some amazing DIY videos coming out. And if you want to get our free complete dance costume DIY guide, click right here or go to bdancewear.com/DIY guide. And lastly, if you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching our video. And remember, be original, be colorful, be dancewear.com.